So what's going on, everybody? Welcome on into another Marvel Contest of Champions video. Today we're going to be going over my Relic 2.0 guide. And I just want to say right off the bat, this is not my guide. It will be my thoughts, but I have to give a huge shout out to the old Sarge. And you guys can go to his website, www.theoldsarge.net. It's at the top of my page right here. And a huge shout out to our boy Ouroboros, because without him none of this would be possible. I've been searching for this stuff for months, guys. As you know, I wanted to get this in my last Relic video. We finally have it all here. At the bottom we can start with the hits, right? Relic approximately hits to use the striker, right? We have the 3-star Relic. We need 35 hits with parry. Without parry, 39 hits. And free-spirited, 100%, 20 hits, right? The 4-star Relic takes 30 hits with a parry, 34 hits without parry, 17 hits with free-spirited. The 5-star Relic is 27 hits, 30 hits without parry, 15 hits with the spirit gauge, free-spirited. And the 6-star Relic is 25 hits with parry. Without parry is 27 hits and 14 hits. That's why it feels so quick getting the 6-star Relic back. That's why they are the best. Best Relics to rank up. This is Relic Prestige. These are 6-star rank 2 Relics. And as you guys can see, the bottom Prestige Relic is Green Goblin. Personally, for me, Thor is currently my highest Relic. I guess it's because he's duped the most. But on here it's Spider-Man 2099, right? Gamora, and you could probably put that Spidey 2099 on Photon, but I like Captain America on it. So it's Spidey, Gamora, Gambit, Wolverine, Black Widow, Sinister, Storm, Iron Fist, Valkyrie, Captain America World War II, Scarlet Witch, Ghost Rider, Thor, Sentinel, Winter Soldier, Juggernaut, Miss Marvel, Ant-Man, Hulk, Vision, Hulkbuster, Black Panther, Venom, and Green Goblin are the lowest on this Relic list. And there is the Prestige for all of them. And then we have the best Relics to rank up. And yeah, it's just, these are by far the best of the best. Science is Hulk, Spider-Man 2099, and Ant-Man. Cosmic is Thor, Gamora, Miss Marvel. Mutant is Gambit, Sinister, Storm. Mystic is Ghost Rider, Iron Fist, Scarlet Witch. Tech, Hulkbuster, Vision, and Green Goblin. Skill, Black Panther, Black Widow, and Valkyrie. Love these Relics. Absolute crazy. Time needed to rank up. Rank up materials, 2 basic alloys for a 3-star. The 3-stars are the easiest to rank up, guys. Just go to your Battleground store every time it refreshes and pick these up. You can also get them from your the Alliance loyalty you guys earn from War. And I believe you also can get some from AQ Glory. And Paragon 2 weeks, 1 week for Valiance. My 3-stars are all maxed out. My 4-stars are almost all maxed out, if not all maxed out. My 5-stars are the hardest to max out because it takes away from maxing out 6-stars. I believe every 6-star Relic I have is rank 2. I think I'm only missing like 1 or 2 of the new ones I got. And so yeah, what I did was I focused on a couple 5-stars that I needed for other champions. But what I really focused on was a couple months back was focusing on all my 6-stars and getting them to rank 2 before I take any 5-stars and max them out. My 5-stars are relatively easy to get to, like rank 2, 3, and I think they go up to rank 5 if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure it might be rank 4. Don't hold me to that. And the 6-stars we can now take to rank 3. And Kabam finally put stuff for Valiant players in there. And now what I really want to get into, guys. Yesterday I made a video, but I did not put it on my channel. I went to this website, and he has Relics on here. Enigma, shout out to him. And I kind of went through all these classes. Now, if you guys want to take screenshots of this, go ahead. But I kind of already did a Relic breakdown on best champions and best uses for these, and some of these I have some different options for, like my Gamora Relic. I have my Gamora Relic, what do I have her on Hulkling, and he's at the bottom here. And Hulkling's not really big with any of these. And CGR for Thor, I just feel like that is the best relic for CGR. Venom is obviously the Venom relic, and then so on and so forth. I went through this whole thing. If you guys want to clip the screenshot, I'm going to put all this at the bottom of this video anyway, shout outs, and I'm going to link this direct website to you guys so you guys can go here and check all this stuff out for yourself. Here's the mutant ones. Sinister is like godly for Onslaught. I do have to try the Gambit Relic for Onslaught. I do want to try that, but Sinister is like ridiculous for him. Sinister is also phenomenal for Domino. Like, just wow. I mean, my Domino crits a lot without the Gambit Relic, but I do want to try that. And there's just some other ones here that you can use, you know, Storm and Wolverine, and then you got your skill ones. Black Panther's obviously crazy for Kate Bishop. Crazy for, what is it? It's crazy for, I think, for Masacre also. You can also use the Valkyrie Relic for him. Or no, that was the Winter Soldier for Masacre. That's right. The Winter Soldier one's crazy for Kate Bishop and Masacre because it's like extra cold snap. I think you can refresh one and just the damage is increased. It's just so good. These relics are so good. Now here's Science. We'll go over them. Obviously, the Ant-Man one with Spider-Ham is the most known relic on here. You have the Captain America one is great for Photon and Luke Cage. I like it more for Photon. I have my lower ones on Luke Cage. I think I actually have a Hulk Relic on Luke Cage if I'm not mistaken. You have your Hulk Relic, just phenomenal for any Science Champion, really, guys. If you like don't have powerful Science Champions, but you have the Hulk Relic, just put it on any damage-dealing Science Champion. It's going to do freaking fantastic for you. It's really good for like Hulk, Titania, Overseer, so on and so forth. Spider-Man 2099. I have mine on Silk. No, she's not going to benefit off the Dex buff being, you know, she doesn't really have one, so you're not going to benefit off that, but you will benefit from the extra potency in your damage and your physical vulnerabilities. And we're going to go down the Mystic. And then he does it all in one. But anyway, we're going to go over to the Relics, English. And this is where it gets crazy. This is the stuff I've been searching for so long. Click on this little guy right here. It's a Google Doc sheet. And boom, guys. Everything's been opened up. I wanted to know the potency of everything, right? In the game currently, we can look at a 6-star and 7-star SIG ability and know, or if we don't have a champion, we can know, okay, their potency starts at 1, or you can even look this up on Aunt May, and it goes to 99, right? Or this lasts for 6 seconds to 25 seconds, or whatever. You know, physical vulnerability, damage, all that. So we just have no way of looking at that stuff in-game. So shout out to these guys. They are just massive for this. And we're going to go through them all here. So Storm. Gain a Rampage buff, increasing attack rating while unblockable by 6.9% for 9 seconds. And these are all maxed abilities. Each time the champion lands a hit while unblockable, gain the following effects for the rest of the fight. Max hits 10. 6% prowess effect potency. Difficulty easy. Need signature ability? No. This is so good, guys. Like, this is unbelievable. How to use ability. Use a super attack with +5 prowess. Use a super attack or unblockable hit for more damage. How to use the striker, use it for more damage while being unblockable. So good, so effective, just unbelievable. And we're going to go through all these here. Wolverine, rejuvenate buff, gaining regen rate by 6.9% for 7 seconds. Has a regen effect total of 15 seconds. Gain an indefinite vicious passive. Increase the potency of damage and debuffs by 20%, max stacks 3. Ability 1, bleed accuracy. Ability 2, heal block resist. Attribute 1, regen duration up, plus 7% regen effect duration. And these are all maxed out relics. Plus 7% bleed effect potency and regen rate, plus 4.8%. Need signature ability? Yes, because of the base regens. Basic abilities, regeneration, total 15 seconds, bleed, damage, and debuffs. Use it to increase the regen rate for your striker. This is, guys, this website, this is so huge. Gambit does not need to dupe, and he does not need to rank up. Guys, I want you to remember that. Gambit Relic does not need the dupe. Wait, he does need the signature ability? I guess... Wait. He does not need to be ranked up. I know that one, guys. Maybe he does. Final hit grants not physical resistance passive in physical resistance by 27% for 8 seconds. Rogue. On striker activation. Pause the replicated buff timer. 9% passive prowess. Wow. Signature ability. The Relic's physical resistance passive also grants 32% crit resistance and hits that deal physical damage, while this physical resistance passive is active, grants 1% spirit gauge. Gambit, Nightcrawler, Rogue. The Relic's physical resistance passive is taken. Gambit, Nightcrawler is going to be cracked with this. Ability 1, high stakes game. Special attack hits that deal physical damage, deal a burst of 24% attack as physical damage. Gambit, when converting your kinetic charge to flat 9% per kinetic charge to gain a 7-second unblockable passive. Ability 2, special attack hits that deal physical damage gain 2400 crit rating if it's not already higher. Nightcrawler, attribute 1, physical resistance up, 9% physical. Attribute 2, bleed potency down, minus 9% incoming bleed debuff potency. And attribute 3, critical resistance up. Yeah, I just don't think this needs to be duped in high sig. I guess for these abilities, yes. Need signature ability, yes. Basic abilities, physical resistance, crit resistance, physical damage. It is important for the development of the battle. How to use the ability. Use special attacks with physical contact. Use special attacks with physical contact to use your abilities and the striker. Yeah, you just throw the Gambit striker and then throw your special. It's huge. Sinister. When the striker exits, inflicted bleed on this champion is dealing 0 damage over 4 seconds. Guys, why this is so big is because this is free regen for Onslaught. This is power gain for Domino, because when Domino has a bleed, she gains power. And you're not getting bled. It's a 0 tick bleed. It's just there for these extra abilities that these champions have. Sig ability. Striker debuff has an independent 50% chance to trigger again. Colossus, Namor, Toad, Storm. I don't use Sinister for any of those. Additionally, the striker debuff is independent 100% chance to trigger again. Ability 1, precision cuts. When bled or immune to bleed, gain a non-stacking 5.6 precision pass for 14 seconds. Ability 2, when a bleed or immune to bleed, gain a non-stacking 8% cruelty passive for 14 seconds. That's massive. That is, wow. Attribute 1, minus 15% opponent champion bleed potency, plus 2% attack rating while bleeding. And attribute 3, 10% prowess potency. That's why it's so good. Easy, signature ability, yes. Basic abilities, bleed, immune to bleed, precision, cruelty. Be immune or have bleed debuffs. Be immune or have bleed debuffs. These are great. These are so great, guys. This Relic guide. And what we're going to do now is open up Mcoc. And we're going to look at some of my top relics, and we're going to go through some more. And we're going to see that what my potency is and what it can be, right? How much of a difference it is at lower sig, mid sig, right? We're going to look at all that stuff right now. Oh yeah, guys, claim your free champion. I think it should be in the game now. I haven't logged in yet. I logged in earlier, but whoa. What the effing... Guys. Is this... Wait, is this an offer, bro? This isn't... Bro, they always want money. They always want my money, bro. Wait, what? Are you kidding me with this, dude? Oh my god. Are they serious, bro? This just... I don't even know what to say with this, man. It's going to take 2 months to collect these units, so... I don't even know how to grade this, guys. I don't... 10,000 units total. Yeah, if it was right now, it'd be nice. $30, when really it's worth so much money. I just don't know if this is worth it. I really don't. The 1200 units are nice levels. If it was 1200 units per level, ooh, guys, I'd be all over this. It'd be an A+ deal, but I don't know how to feel about this. Every 2 months, we're going to get a level. I might... It's going to be here, too. I don't know, guys. I don't know how I feel about that. Yes, I didn't get the Platinum Pass yet. They have an energy card, but no revive card? Gold Pool's daily card. What? Bro, what is going on? What did I miss? How many... I think that's it. Okay. Get back on track. Oh, here we go. Claim your Spider-Man, everyone. Free ISO. Sorry, guys. I just wanted to get to the freaking relics. Yeah, we're going to do that later. Alright. Alright, guys. Let's see here. So, my Sinister Relic. Debuff has an independent 11% chance to trigger again. Additionally, the trigger debuff has an... Okay. That's Sinister's. Storm. 3% prowess effect potency. And I believe she was what? Storm had a... 6.62. So it's 3% more at max sig. Mine is... What sig is she? Can we not see what level they are, bro? What is this? Why is this locked? Wait, what? That's for Storm. I don't know why I can't see what sig she is. Oh, well. Oh, right here. Sig level 60. Jesus. Why was that so hard to find? Kabam's got to do a better job with making these easier to find, because I bet you guys didn't know what half of yours are either until you freaking pull them from a crystal. Okay. Wolverine now. Potency of damage and debuffs by 10%. The Vicious passive and the regen effects are just seconds, and they stay passive like just how they are worded. 10%. Max stacks 3. Let's check Wolverine. His max was 20% damage and debuffs. Wow. Right here, guys. 20%. Okay. That's huge. He could definitely use the sig for that if you guys love your Wolverines. I don't have Gambit duped, but let's just check it out anyway. Yeah, the physical resistance. That's pretty good. Let's go through some of my favorite relics. Hawk. Physical resistance. Opponent lowering their physical resistance by 56.12. 56.12. We're going to go check out Hawk. Physical vulnerability debuff, lowering physical resistance by 9% for 16 seconds. Sig ability, disorient stun. Where is it? Defense tank, increase the potency of this ability by 100%. Ability 1. Where is it? Where is that ability I'm looking for? Striker. Physical resistance by 9%. For 16 seconds. Maybe they got the 9% from the number that was there, because it's a different number. Maybe that's what it is. Dealing non-hit physical damage inflicts an additional burst of 28% of modified attack and physical damage. Cooldown 10 seconds or 0.5 seconds. Opponent disoriented or stunned, excluding the pit. Okay, wow, this Hawk is so good with this, dude. Increase the potency by 100%. Hawk Relic is so good. Yeah, you want the Sig ability. Yes. Used to deal more physical damage. This is so good, dude. This is so good. Let's go check out... Where's the Ant-Man Relic? Ant-Man. Yes, you want the Ant-Man Relic, dude. Power Sting's taunt, used to inflict Power Sting, and then with Spider Ham, you'll inflict an extra Power Sting. Last hit inflicts a Power Sting debuff for X. An opponent with Power Sting takes 46% of modified attack, indirect damage if they activate a special. Sig ability, when a Power Sting debuff deals damage, the opponent gains the following effects for the rest of the fight. Stacking up to X amount of times, plus 1% of modified attack and attack rating while opponent has a Power Sting debuff. That's why it's so good for Spider-Ham. 8% of modified attack and direct burst on Power Sting debuff damage, cooldown 10 seconds. Ability 1, inflicting a Power Sting debuff inflicts an additional Power Sting debuff, lasting 16 seconds. This is why this is so good. And you get, with his abilities, right, Power Sting potency up, plus 9% Power Sting debuff potency. Attribute 2, Power Sting duration. Your Power Stings will last longer, plus 9% Power Sting debuff duration. And Attribute 3, special attack damage down, minus 4.8% opponent special attack damage. Wow, guys, this relic is... I don't want to waste too much time here, so we're just going to go through my favorite relics. We're going to go now. Gamora is one of my favorites. Venom is just so good. Yes, you want it awakened to deal more bleed damage. And then here's everything that Venom does. A bleed vulnerability debuff for potency of future bleeds. That's why this relic is so good for Venom. It's just, if you guys should do a night and day thing with Venom where you use Venom without the relic and then put the relic on him. Oh my god, it's just insane. Thor is such a good relic, dude. Yeah, it needs to be awakened. Most of these relics, I would say, you want to have awakened. This aptitudes for CGR. He doesn't need to go through all his judgments to do that. Juggernaut is like, wow. This relic, gain a berserk buff, increasing attack rating by 18% of modified attack while unstoppable for 16 seconds. Guys, he already has so much attack. Sig ability, landing an unstoppable hit grants following effects for the rest of the fight, stacking up to 10 times, guys. 6% of modified attack and damage on unstoppable hits. 1% buff potency. Gaining an unstoppable effect grants an intensified passive, increasing the potency of future buffs by 9%. Cooldown 16 seconds. Defensive tank champions also gain a power gain buff, granting 5% of aura power for 2 seconds. Ability 2, Vitality. Gaining unstoppable effects grants rejuvenate. This is great for jugs, right? Increasing regen by 9%. I know some people put the other one on there. Defensive tank champions also gain a regen passive, recovering 1.5% of max HP over 2 seconds. Attribute 1, Fury Potency. I know people use this for jugs. 2% Fury Potency, because he gains 10 Furies. Attribute 2, Regen Potency up. 1.2% Regen Effect Potency. And 3, Combat Power Rate, which you don't need, but I know people run the double Fury Combat Power Rate without the regen or something like that. And it's just absolutely bonkers. Hulkbuster is so good. No signature ability needed. You just throw this onto, I believe mine's only like rank 1, and whoa. Shock vulnerability, Guardian. The Hulkbuster relic with Guardian is so good. I know it can be used with Hulkbuster 2 and a couple other relics. Wow. Sentinel relic, great for Omega Sentinel. Ironheart. You want the Sig ability, yes. My voice is going. Well, I'm all dried out. Need a drink. Need to go downstairs. The final inflicts a 13% incinerate vulnerability, passive for 14 seconds, and you can pause her incinerates, I believe. Debuff while the opponents are incinerate, gains 1% Spirit Gauge. This will be good for Sentinel 2. Lower attack rating of incinerated opponents by 14%. Basic attacks. Here we go. Basic attacks gain a 20% chance to pause and incinerate debuff for 3.5 seconds. It's so massive for Ironheart. Gamora is so good. Ooh. Yes, she wants to be awakened. You get the Fury, Cruelty, Precision, and Pierce. This is why I have it on Hulkling. Fury and Cruelty buff duration. 7%, 4.8% Fury and Cruelty buff ability accuracy, Fury and Cruelty buff potency. Final hit grants increasing the ability accuracy of all of the other buffs for 23% for 10 seconds. But I understand why people put the Thor relic on Hulkling because of just the Furies. But the first time an indefinite Fury precision armor up are gained during the fight while an aptitude buff, I guess they just do it for last hit grants an aptitude buff, increasing the potency of Fury armor up and precisions for Hulkling, right? 18% for 16 seconds. Because Attribute 1 gives them Fury potency up, 4% Fury buff potency, so his Furies will last longer. Precisions 4%, and armor up. I just feel like he doesn't get any of those things, so that's why I didn't give it to him. That's why I like to go more Relic on him. Ghost Rider, insane for Werewolf by Night. If you guys, and he needs to be awakened, but if you guys love Werewolf by Night, wow. He doesn't really benefit too much from this. I don't think he gets the Vicious, the ability one, right? He doesn't get the Vicious, but he does get the direct damaging effect potency, I think. And the Amplify, degen vulnerability or staggering, non-stacking. Okay, he doesn't get that one either. Ebony Maul, Mojo, flat 10% potency, but I love the Ghost Rider Relic for Werewolf by Night. Miss Marvel, I believe I have this on my Hercules because of the precision. Yeah, she needs to be duped. Yeah, precision buff. Crit, it's just a crit rate, right? This is good for so many Cosmic Champions. Iron Fist, Chavez Relic, all day, every day right here. This is for Chavez. Did Ant-Man, Black Widow, dude, for Black Cat. This Relic is so good. Needs to be awakened. Final hit inflicts a beeper debuff that does nothing, right? Sig ability. Attacks that cause an opponent's ability fail to do the ability actually reduction gain a 24% attack rating. This is why Black Cat is so good with this Relic. Opponent's defensive ability failures grant indefinite precision passives, increasing crit rating by 2%. Black Widow, Deadly Origin, Black Cat. Opponents suffer 1% defensive ability accuracy for each of these precisions, guys, and you can stack up many, many, many precisions. Duration of Disorient Sabotage debuffs increased. Sabotage debuff duration 9%, and Black Cat also has that. 14% evadability accuracy and minus 1.44% flat defensive ability accuracy. It's so good, guys. So good. Love Valkyrie. She's my girl. Does not need to be awakened, and she just benefits from that so much. Winter Soldier. Energy vulnerability, lowering energy resistance by 18 for 15 seconds. Gain a cruelty passive. This is huge for 24% when inflicting an incinerate effect. Gain a precision passive when inflicting a cold snap debuff. Next heavy attack refreshes one cold snap debuff on the opponent. Go down 30 seconds. What I don't like about this is one cold snap debuff. So I don't know if this is going to work for Kate Bishop, but it's still a good relic for her. She gets extra damage. Damage over time. Dot potency up. Plus 4% incinerate cold snap effect potency. That is wow. I can't believe they made her stronger, right, guys? I mean, come on. And I'm pretty sure that's all of them, right? Black Panther, yes, he needs to be awakened. This is just crit damage. I believe I have this on like Mole Man or Cheelth, something like that. They're just crazy with this, right? Guaranteed critical hits, granted 20% flat. Critical damage rating on critical hits for the rest of the fight. Max hits 48. This is nuts. I believe this relic goes off. This relic can go wild. Who really goes off with that? Falcon, right? Just wow. I'm pretty sure this is the Falcon relic where he goes nuts. I also believe that can be like the Black Widow relic for Falcon, where he just gets like so many cruelty stacking up. Ability 1 pinpoint critical hits and physical vulnerability as physical resistance by 7% for 4 seconds. Max Dex 3. That's crazy. Ability 2 anti-evade when an opponent's evade fails to trigger. Gain a cruelty. This is the Falcon one. Increasing the damage rating by 7% for 4 seconds. Max Dex 3. So you have that on top of Falcon's abilities. Crit resistance and... Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know if I'm getting sick or what, but... Now, and let's go to the final one. Let's go to Scarlet Witch. Wait, where was that? Alright, Scarlet Witch, and then we'll go to Green Goblin, and that'll be it. Division, I don't care about. I mean, let's be real. Yes, she wants to be awakened. Gain an amplified buff, increasing ability power rate by 4%. This is so good. This is such a good relic for Kushala, guys. And, like, Sorcerer Supreme and many others. Like I said, go to this website and you'll find out which champions. You'll have a general idea. You go to my first Relic video too. A blessing ability, amplify passive, increasing ability power rate by 9% for 6 seconds. And you get to rejuvenate on block, dude. To rejuvenate passive with the Scarlet Witch. That's why it's so good on Chavez, bro. I mean, not Chavez, guys. Excuse me. Kushala. Scarlet Witch Relic with Kushala. You block hits, you parry special attacks, and you get the Blessing of Rejuvenation, right? And because Kushala already has that in her base abilities when she parries, it just amplifies it. It's so good. And then finally, we're going to go to the Green Goblin one, and I'll show you guys Captain America. Green Goblin, yes, it wants to be awakened, and this is just so good for like future Ant-Man. I'll let you guys go through all of it. I'm exacerbated. And we'll go to Captain America. Yes, it wants to be duped. Mine is. And it's for, I have mine on Photon. You can put it on Cap. You can put it on Luke Cage. Last hit grants a Bulwark passive, block proficiency. Blocking consecutive attacks grants a 7-second Avenge passive, causing each champion attack to deal up to 16% of attack as burst physical damage. Scaling based on block proficiency and attack rating. Defensive guards deal up to 27 burst physical damage. Inflicting awesome debuff on the opponent grants an 8-second bulwark passive, block proficiency, blah yada yada. Ability 2, blocking incoming hits, grants an indefinite kinetic resonance charge, max 5 seconds, that consumes kinetic resonance charge to deal 7.2% of attack as burst of physical damage, deal 19%. Like I said, guys, these are all maxed out stuff. Like all these numbers that you're seeing is from maxed out 6-star relics. But like I've said at the start of this video, guys, huge shout out to the Sarge, for without him there would be nothing. There would be nothing. The old Sarge and Ouroboros. Shout out to you guys, bro, for doing this, man, because I've searched and searched, and this is such a cool picture, and could not find info on relics. And like I said, guys, like here's your quick guide to the relics right here. Best uses, just a quick sheet, a quick overview of your mystic, your science, your skill, your mutant, your tech, and your cosmic. If you guys are confused or you don't know, go to this website, read up on these abilities. It'll help you understand what relics to put these champions on, rather than me in my first video just going, this is good for here, and this is why, or just does these kind of abilities. No, that these things go in depth. They're great. They're phenomenal. This I'm so happy I found this. This is huge. Guys, also, before I go, if you're still here, hit that freaking like button. He has immunity spreadsheet. This is, I thought he had another one. He does have it right there, but infographic. Mcoc Avenger. Guys, this is all the immunities in the game right here. Pretty much all of them, and I think this stuff gets updated regularly. Everything you guys need to know here. Passive, just ability accuracy, other damage,